good strategy that you can use with your students who are MLL is called translanguaging. It's an important approach for our students because it recognizes and leverages their full linguistic repertoire, including their home languages, to support their learning. Rather than just isolating English from other languages that the students know, translanguaging allows them to fluidly move between languages in order to enhance comprehension, expression, and their overall language development. There are lots of benefits around translanguaging, but these are the most important ones. First one is it validates their home language and their culture. It supports cognitive development. It increases their comprehension. It promotes academic achievement, encourages meaningful communication, fosters critical thinking, facilitates language transfer, and it boosts their confidence and reduces their anxiety. There are lots of examples of translanguaging in practice, and I will show you some of these samples later. But the first one is bilingual glossaries. So we encourage students to keep glossaries where they can write vocabulary in both their home language and English. This helps to reinforce their understanding of new terms and promotes vocabulary development in both languages. Bilingual reading. So we might give them texts in both English and their home language. Students can read in their home language to help understand content before transitioning to English versions of the text, and sometimes more simplified versions. Bilingual discussions. So this might happen if there are other students in their class that speak their home language. They might be able to discuss complex topics with them. But if that's not an option, you can use Google Translate to do this back and forth with students. And you can train other students to use Google Translate with the student who is speaking a different language. There are dual language writing examples. So you can have students start writing assignments in their home language to organize their thoughts and ideas, then translate parts or the entire assignment into English. This scaffolding helps students express themselves more fully. So you get a lot more deep detail from students when they can write in their first language, assuming that they are literate in their first language. And then code switching and speaking. So we encourage students to explain challenging ideas using both English and their home language, especially when we're introducing new academic concepts. For example, they might explain a math concept using both languages, ensuring comprehension before practicing it solely in English. So a really good place to find books on the internet, especially for primary students, is called Unite for Literacy. Here you can see a sample of a book called Here Comes Autumn, and you'll see there's an option to listen to it in English and in Arabic. This website has many options for languages and is a great resource for students to be able to hear things in both languages. This is an example of a bilingual glossary/dictionary. You'll see that we've had the student write the word in English, in Spanish, and also draw a picture to help them to remember what the word means. And this is an example of dual language writing. So you'll see on the left is a copy in English, and on the right, there is a copy in Spanish. And you might see them write in Spanish on the copy on the right, and then possibly transfer it or translate it to English on the left down the road. In the classroom, you can have bilingual anchor charts. This one's an example of working with a buddy, and you can see that both the English and the Spanish is written on it. And that's translanguaging. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out or comment under this video.